It's your girl Cecily. Had to make that turn on Drive Girl Drive, and I have story time for you guys. I just dropped off a girl who would not allow me to follow GPS to get to her location. Of course, she inputted it, so I could have, you know, at least knew where I was going, but she had a bad experience with an Uber driver last month, and so now she feels more comfortable in giving people directions. She says that this guy picked her up and that he stopped following the directions. When she asked him where he was going and why he, you know, what he was doing, he locked the doors. I guess it was like a kid lock situation. She couldn't unlock the door. She said that he started to pull his pants down and was like, let me show you what a real man looks like. She said that he asked for her phone. She said she refused to give him the phone. Every time he tried to reach for her, she said she was kicking at him, trying to call 911 and all this stuff. She said she called her dad. She said that they argued for about 20 minutes. And each time she said he was driving erratically all over the road and all this stuff. Finally, she said he lets her out 40 minutes later in some other part of town. Not even like where she was going. And she said she called the police, and the police did an investigation, and the guy wasn't even the guy that was on the profile. The guy was somebody else. I asked her, I said, well, did the car match the description on the, you know, on the interface? And she was like, I don't know. She said, all I remember is that this car didn't have plates and this guy didn't have plates on his car. So, you know, there was no plates on the dashboard. So she wasn't sure if that was the right guy or not. And she goes, well, I do remember seeing the guy's picture. The guy was thin, and this guy was really obese, she said. So she was like, I don't feel comfortable with, you know, people just kind of taking their own way. And so she guided me for 30 minutes to where she wanted to go. And a few turns we missed because she was, as she said, cussing out her ratchet ass baby daddy, who was contacting her through her baby mama's Instagram app. I don't know. I know I said it wrong. Let me do it again. Okay, so she was arguing with her ratchet ass ex-boyfriend who was contacting her through his baby mama's Instagram. Beautiful girl, bright girl, picked her up from Santa Monica, beautiful place of Santa Monica, and took her to the dorms at UCLA. Ladies, a mind is a terrible thing to waste, and so are other things, if you know what I mean. Don't give it away to these dummies. Just don't do it. That's just a sidebar. Like, you're smart and you're in UCLA and you're dealing with a guy who's contacting you through his current girlfriend baby mama Instagram. I can't. Anyway, I thought that story was hilarious and scary. Remember, you guys, even those of us who drive, you've got to ask the driver what their name is. You've got to confirm that the car description matches. If it does not match, then say, who are you? What's your name? Who are you here to pick up? If they don't give you an answer, don't get in the car. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a good weekend. Peace out. And subscribe if you're not subscribed.